Welcome back to Bloom. As we get ready for preparing our Thanksgiving dinner, have you thought about the wine you're going to serve? Well, of course, it's the most important part of the meal, right? Joining us with tips on pairing wine with your Thanksgiving meal is Jennifer Bingham, a sommelier and owner of Cru Cellars. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you.
So how important is it to actually think about wine for Thanksgiving and not just serve whatever we usually have?
Well, there are a lot of good wines that pair well with Thanksgiving, but things that are really overly tannic, maybe not so much, and a lot of people like those full-bodied heavy cabs. So I think you have to put a little bit of thought into it.
I like the full-bodied heavy cabs, so we're saying stay away from that
just
on
a little
Thanksgiving
bit,
Day.
yeah.
Okay.
I think you would like a Zinfandel, so it's still full-bodied, but it just doesn't have as much oak or tannin on it, and that's kind of a classic pairing with Thanksgiving.
So this little category right here, these are sort of our classic Thanksgiving pairings.
Exactly.
Okay, so what would those be? So you said the Zinfandel.
Zinfandel, and then Riesling. I know a lot of people are scared of Riesling.
I love Riesling.
Oh, good.
I'm very basic, though, so.
Well, Riesling can be basic, but also very sophisticated. So we'll go with sophisticated for you.
I like the Riesling, yes. Thank you very much.
It has it can be dry, and it also has a little bit of sweetness to it, depending on the style, and it has just so much acidity that pairs well with all the food. So that's a good, really versatile wine. And then Beaujolais is a classic pairing. That's actually what I poured, one of my favorites.
Yes, I'm enjoying smelling this. It's a very... Tell me about the notes that I'm smelling, because I'm never good at this game.
Yeah, it kind of jumps out of the glass with strawberry and cherry, but it has a chalky minerality to it too.
Smells delicious. Is it okay, and should we open a red and a white for Thanksgiving?
Yes, I recommend experimenting and having multiple glasses in front of you. If possible, just a little bit of each is fun.
Oh, okay. That does sound fun.
Yeah, Riesling is so good, and don't write it off because it's too sweet, because it's great with Thanksgiving. And then also sparkling wine. I love having a little bit of that in front of me, and then also a little bit of red too.
Man, I want to come to Thanksgiving at your house. Okay, what do we do if you have this little section here? You said this is for some other options we can think about?
Yeah, this is what I kind of drink when I start cooking.
Of course,
just
we're
a little
drinking
bit.
when we start cooking. Yes, let's do it.
And then these are kind of my recommendations for something new. If you don't want to go with the traditional, try something new. We have a lot of kind of the new California style wines over here, so that just means wines out of California that emphasize the fruit and the acidity and don't have as much oak or tannin, and they have kind of different varietals, not just like the Cab and Pinot that you're used to. One of my favorites is like a Val d'Aiguille, so just kind of fun everyday wines that have nice acidity and will pair well with the food.
So when we're talking price range, does it need to be expensive for it to be good for Thanksgiving?
Absolutely not. Yeah, most of what we have at Cru is under $35, but we have a ton in that $15 to $30 range.
Okay, so if we go into a wine place and we're stuck in that route where we're like, we get Cab, we drink Cab, if we come to Cru, how will you sort of help broaden our horizons? Yeah,
we would ask you what you normally drink and what you like, and then we can recommend something that would be similar to that, but kind of pushing you in a new direction to try something new.
Okay, I'm always big for manners. I'm from the South. So what happens if, Grandma comes and brings us a bottle of wine that doesn't go with our Thanksgiving dinner? I've already thoughtfully planned out my wine. What's your tactic for thanking them for that, but not necessarily opening it that day?
Oh gosh.
Do we do it for appetizers? How do we? Because if we've made this, if we've planned out our wine, what happens when Grandma brings, white Zinfandel?
I would probably still open it for her and have it available for her. But then, go with your original plan. Yeah.
Do you have any secrets for opening it? Are these wines that need to be opened and decanted ahead of time?
Not necessarily. Riesling, a really nice high-end Riesling, could benefit from a little bit of air, but what I brought today are more everyday wines. Okay, so we don't need to worry about decanting. What about those things that you put the wine through, the aerators? Are those beneficial? They're similar. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any wine gifts that you would recommend as we get closer to the holiday season for a wine aficionado? What would you get the wine aficionado in your family?
Just wine is the best gift, I think. But
okay. And what kind of wine opener do you use at your house?
The wine key is the best.
Is it? Okay.
The rabbit can get kind of clumsy.
So the wine key is the way to go.
The traditional wine key is my favorite.
Well, I like everything about the holiday at your house because we're drinking when we're cooked. We've got different varieties, and you guys, this smells amazing. So cheers to you. Cheers to the holiday. You can visit Cru Cellars at Palmacia. Is that how you say it?
Palmacia.
Palmacia. And online, you can go to crucellarstampa.com. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Cheers. You guys stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Bloom right after this.